We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Trevor Bauer is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Billy Hamilton tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one.
First pitch, 7:06.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. The next 0-2. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is right there, one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Edgar Portillo.
Stepping into the box, Edgar Portillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. One out, nobody on. This one's flared off to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bases are empty here with two men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers. Yeah.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Marisnick, a runner at first with two gone. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Steven Marmolejo, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Freddie.
Now the pitch.
Santiago.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's 6 out.
2 out, nobody on. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.C. Embry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball well outside. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Andres Pena, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Embry is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Michael Ishii.
So striding in, Michael Ishii, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7th,
Coming to the plate now, Hideo Kim, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Ball that time.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Saul Roberts would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Pete Armstrong.
First pitch of the at-bat. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Christopher Moran, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Standing in, Nicholas Horner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A bare-handed pickup. He's out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In now, Freddie Santiago. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Liner towards second. And that's going to get down out there. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate now, Jason Kipnis. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. There he goes. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit. And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Ryan Buckner is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cubs lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Saul Roberts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Saul Roberts.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Steven Marmolejo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's low.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
As a look, now the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Corner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Edgar Portillo.
At the plate, Edgar Portillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, J.C. Embry. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in now, Pete Armstrong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Armstrong is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Christopher Moran. Bullet back up the middle. Marisnik is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter number 6, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in, Nicholas Horner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Jake Marisnik. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jake Marisnik.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Buckner is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Breezes him. A strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Andres Pena, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Josh Clinton answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Josh Clinton.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses, ball one. A high fastball is in there. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Santiago. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for Arizona,
Thank you, Heidi.
the catcher, Michael Ishii.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Michael Ishii is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And this will be fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Coming to the plate now, Hideo Kim, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here it comes, 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Saul Roberts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Josh Clinton. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Lifted into center field. Santiago is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Arizona. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in once again, J.C. Embry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Portillo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Ready now, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Pete Armstrong.
Striding in, Pete Armstrong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Christopher Moran, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. Now to the plate, Nicholas Corner, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
At the plate, Trevor Bauer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled off. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he popped him up. Kim is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Hamilton.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Standing in now, Edgar Portillo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. To second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Buckner is under it, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Up high, 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail here 4-0. Standing in, Freddie Santiago.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
First pitch on its way.
At the ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Jason.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Two out, nobody on. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Andres Pina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Embry is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 39, Michael Ishii.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Ishii. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Hideo Kim. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Down to 2 and 1.
And the 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Juarez is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Francisco Cervelli will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 40, Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch on its way. J.C. Embry is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Jesse Padilla is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
In now, Jesse Padilla. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this
Now
one.
batting, the left fielder, Pete.
Striding in once
Armstrong.
again, Pete Armstrong. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1.
Hey!
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner's going. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So digging in now, Christopher Moran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hamilton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Into the box now, Saul Roberts. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch number 100 on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0. Drew Barksdale is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Drew Barksdale.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Nicholas Horner.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The pitcher, number 27, Trevor.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Freddie Santiago. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Barksdale has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now back, second
Now at the
baseman.
plate, Jason Kipnis, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Ryan Buckner is at the plate as he watches ball one. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Digging in, J.C. Embry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Edgar Portillo. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Hard on the ground towards short. Kipnis on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 2-2. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Tadahito Hong answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 8, Tadahito Hong.
At the plate, Andres Pena. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Evan Kohler will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So now to the plate, Hideo Kim, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only one out. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Thomas Nicholas gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Thomas Nicholas.
Saul Roberts will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Bauer takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Steven Marmolejo worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.